Though, what up, though? What up, though? It's another evening of What Up, Though Radio on another Tuesday evening. What episode is this next? 101, season 3. Okay, sound about right. We went from 1100 to 101 in 2 weeks. But goddamn, how y'all doing this evening, man?
Getting with it, bro.
Getting ready for this nice scene. Like we're gonna have a brisk fall. Everybody getting their hoodies out. It's time to get this weather to going. And this low vibrational ass town we in right now, but we in the dungeon. Oh, street status. Oh, on the videographer skills, getting us together, producing the show
in the corner.
Oh, this is the corner tonight, man. We got my guy Duece Sheezy and my guy Decon Tone. No frivolous conversations for peons. You know my guy right here. So they've been kind of like trying to drop little gems about a little project. I don't know, not a little project, a project that they putting together. I see the captions. Coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Seems like a good mix, man. Like a little WC Mac 10 type thing. What y'all got?
Yeah, we ain't got nothing but some STL legend shit going on.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, ain't no West Coast edit. Straight Midwest shit.
Give us a little sample of what y'all talking about, though, Tone.
About really cutting a lot of like the bullshit out in the city. Like everybody like to talk about it, but don't nobody never like move towards doing it. Like you gotta like you could take a block of wood and stand in the corner and make it point. You got to start leading. You got to start really showing people that what you own. Like I've been knowing Duece forever, you know what I'm saying? And like all my neighborhoods and all his neighborhoods, all his family, my family. So you know what I'm saying? And you look at it and it's like how we family like that, and we don't even have records together. You know what I'm saying? It's like I still do music, he still do music. We probably record more than any of these youngsters in this city, to be honest. So, you know, it just really just to kind of show them that like, even though I came up in the gangs cripping, he came up in the gang of blood. When it comes to money, man, they ain't got no color. You gotta put these differences to the side and get to the bag.
So what's gonna be the force behind this? Like what platform, who y'all trying to reach? Because like I said before, we in our city on some low vibes right now. Like everybody is trying to attach somebody for something negative and build their name off some bullshit instead of just knocking down their own walls or doors to become who they are. Seems like got to drag somebody down right now to get up. How you feel about that?
I don't want to just say that's my city. I mean, that's the world. Like you got this shit going on over the whole world. Like if these folk ain't been like giving out no deals to nobody unless you got an enemy for almost the past 8 years now. If you ain't beefing, they ain't signing you. If you ain't talking ratchet up, degrading yourself, talking bad about our nation, they ain't giving out no money. So that's why they need to know how important it is to try to keep it indie and go after their own bag. Cause like you got YouTube, man, you bust that thing wide open. What you signing somebody to put you up for when you got free platforms in your hand 24/7? The youngsters take a lot because you got some smart youngsters out here. And you know what I'm saying? If they really took all that negative energy and put it into some homework and sitting down and working these computers the way that we did when we were younger, the same way when Soulja Boy and them broke up on that, what's that stuff on that they had? It didn't, and Instagram took all that stuff over. But MySpace, that boy broke that shit. They got the same opportunity, but it's even better because you got way more platforms to try to crack. You got too many platforms.
Might have.
You got guys right now who might make a post, and the only thing they're gonna post is on Instagram. They don't understand that Facebook is connected to it, and it's one of the biggest platforms in the world. It's way bigger than Instagram because it's real people on there. You can't buy nothing on that thing for real. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people also don't understand all of those small platforms that say upload your music, upload this post. It's free. So when you push that button to upload, man, you should be uploading on about 100 sites easy. If you got a site that ain't got nothing but 200 followers, man, that's 200 folk that don't even know you.
It's funny that you say that because I was thinking about this, but the past couple of days, just I I guess I was not arm wrestling, but having a tug of war with my thoughts as far as the positives of social media, and you just hit it on the head. Like, you really get to invest for free. Like back in the day, you had to shop DJs, pay somebody off to do this, that, and the third. But you really get to just push your whole influence, whatever you're doing outside, for free. And if you use it right, it comes right. But I was just saying the other day, I would be seeing so much negative shit. Sometimes I wish Facebook costs $20 a month or something, so I wouldn't see so much dumb shit on the motherfucker.
But it just like come to like boils down to like where they put their energy into though, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't like to like sugarcoat nothing. And I don't like to leave out the things that need to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? Like, for one thing, another thing that made me reach out to Duece was it's like, I'm so sick of everybody talking about they repping this city and you not bringing up people like Lock 'em Down Records. You're not bringing up Bulletproof Records. You're not bringing up people that like even VIP Spud. Like, on some real, these guys do homage. These people paved the way for real in our city too. You know what I'm saying? And these guys had bigger records more than anything because they was indie. You know what I'm saying? Anytime it's indie, is big and you make some noise. So, you know, when people want to talk about the city, if you ain't talking about people like Bino, Money Snap, you ain't talking about people that had records through here. They don't even talk about Penelope. Like, they don't talk about our influences for real of our city. And those the type of people, Ebony Eyes, people that was around who was really pushing. You come out to the show, pull up to What Up Though Radio. That's the folk that gonna come. You got too many people that's Hollywood right now, and they ain't even got nothing. These niggas rich in their mind. Where does that come from, though?
Where does that come from, though?
It come from the internet. The wrong usage of it. Watching like clowns on there, not really telling them the real. You got niggas like, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm finna go there, man. But I know these niggas.
So I'm gonna don't sugarcoat nothing. So which one is it? You can't
I'm just saying, you got niggas like on some real shit. You want to keep it G. So and I wasn't speaking on nobody from St. Louis when I was finna say what I was finna say. But you know, it wasn't nobody from St. Louis I was finna say. But it's like you got these niggas that just like they lead the youngsters in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put it that way. It's like, and everybody want to jump on there and act like that they just woke up with the bag. Man, tell these niggas what you had to go through to get where you at. You know what I'm saying? You niggas ain't just woke up rich. You got to tell these youngsters, bro, I done been to the state penitentiary 10 years. I done been to the federal penitentiary 46 months. I done been shot 12 times. I done shot 12 niggas. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had a shootout in my mama basement type shit. Tell these niggas what you got to go through for real if you want to be certain places in life. And learn what you don't want to have to go through to get there. It's all right to work a job.
In real life, though, what have they gone through? Like, I'm saying, like, I'm gonna be 100 if we gonna keep it G. You went through real shit. As parents, most of us try to keep our kids from going through real shit. So only thing that they know is what the stories that they hear from him or they hear from you. And they take that shit because social media's platform is so huge and they become you. Unlike us listening to Eazy-E or Ice Cube, we knew them niggas was outside. We knew they was like us. This not the same type of platform where you have those men out there and one or two niggas get caught up and they gone and there's still a plethora of niggas outside for you to see. These niggas is make-believe and shit. These niggas is going off of social media. And if real niggas like you don't influence and put enough out there on social media to let them know what struggle you went through, then again, this is all make-believe. This the new Disneyland. This the new Disney World.
Facts. And that's kind of why I use my platform the way I use it. Exactly why I use my platform the way I use it. And don't speak on really what I went through as much. And like most of the youngsters, man, you'll be surprised how many of these youngsters be in my DM and they just don't have nobody to talk to. And they be like, oh, gee, and I done give them my number, talk to some of these guys. I never put them out there because that wasn't the purpose. I done messaged them. Like, cause I'm talking about, I had these youngsters talking about crashing out, killing themselves type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you say, as parents, some of us as parents did the right thing by our kids. Some of these people need to get their kids and their nieces and nephews. You know what I'm saying? So everybody don't have the structure that we had. So, you know, like anytime and one of my, I want to be like you, OJ, boy, you don't want to do shit. You don't want to be, I want you to be different than me. Because I don't want you to go through nothing I had to go through to be who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I like, that's why I push like trades and work and let them know. You know what I'm saying? I press them, boy, like, man, it's all right to have a job, bro. Because if you take that job, bro, you can invest into yourself and you'll never need me.
I know you wasn't, when you brought up some of your trials and tribulations, you weren't doing it to brag. But it seems like nowadays they run into that struggle instead of circumstances had a motherfucker in it. Like, there's some times we talking about, I thought we was going to go hoop when I was 17, 18. Next thing I know, we on some all bullshit just because of the circumstances of life we live or the neighborhoods that we live in. But nowadays, you got kids who are like straight going to find some dumb shit to do just so they can get them stripes. How do we eliminate them stripes from meaning so much?
I don't think that it's enough balance. I don't think that what equates to social media, because most of us are not full throttle social media like the kids because we grew up without having it.
Mm-hmm.
So our day can go by without being in that light. For them, it's different. But if we're not over in that same structure as them, then that seesaw is weighing only one way.
Mm-hmm.
They don't see enough of the working man or they don't see enough of the uplifting of when they do see it, they click off of it. They don't see a nigga with 47 chains, big diamonds on talking nothing positive.
Boy,
like none of that. We don't see that. We have to let them know that if you do look like that, it's okay to tell your story and tell why I don't want you to have the same one.
Mm.
Because when you sitting there and you looking, you got cousin. This nigga pretty lined up. He look like he finna say some relationship bullshit. Like them niggas is swiping. Them niggas is swiping. They don't want to hear that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear a nigga that look like his face twisted and big ass earrings on, because that's the story they telling.
Mm.
They going straight to Power. They going straight to whatever those shows are, taking them characters off and they trying to beat them.
They being them.
They been no way, because they can't be getting no money. They ain't getting no money.
I don't think they even concerned about
they not
they getting it.
About
they just want to look like it.
They do.
Right.
They do. And you.
What's the name of y'all project?
We even came up with the whole project. Yeah, we just
tell me how
we just doing records right now.
See, tell me how you think y'all gonna yin and yang then.
Ain't hard. It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, just not just because I'm giving this props, because for real, like this whole thing really is idea. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't, you know, I'm participating, I'm a part of it, but he came to me on some real G shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, bruh, you know, let's do something for the city. Like, nigga, we been out here, we been doing this so long. You know, if we come together, you know, like how QC did.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, like we want to be that for her. You know what I'm saying? But not just on some musical shit, but we want to teach some motherfuckers, you know, school them. You know, I think the biggest problem is between the generation now and the generations we grew up in was we actually grew up in neighborhoods together. You know, a lot of these little dudes, little girls, whatever, like mama moved from here to there.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got no real friends. You ain't got no community. Mm-hmm. You know, the lady down the street don't care how bad you is. You grab that newspaper, bring that newspaper up here, put your pants up. You just, yes, ma'am. I don't care how many motherfuckers you fucked up in the neighborhood. You grew up with a different mentality because it was really a village. So what we trying to do is create a village.
Mm.
Yeah, because like I don't like I'm a, like for instance, like I started the STL Cypher, right? And it's got its own page, it's got its own YouTube, its own Instagram and everything. And I took artists, because this is for the people that want to work. This for the people that really want it. This ain't for the people that don't want to be involved, because we ain't going for it. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I care about you, but let me know when you're ready to work. You know what I'm saying? And you welcome too. And there's a lot of people out here, y'all really will be surprised how many of these youngsters is out here that really don't mind changing, bro. I'm just letting you know, because I'm out here. I'm outside. I'm around them. My motto is the dirty clothes, get the clean clothes to them. Because I stay dirty 6-7 days a week. I don't throw no clothes on until after 5-6 o'clock. And then you're going to keep carrying me in the uniform with some oil on me, you feel me? But like, so I did the STL cipher, and it's like everybody on those ciphers, man, don't nobody know each other. And they put together some hell of a records. Go check the channel out. They did crazy views, everything. I shot the projects for them. You know what I'm saying? I recorded for them. I put all STL producers on them. I'm talking about people from East St. Louis to the South Side, to the North Side, to the West Side. I'm talking about I had people who had problems with each other pull up and did the cipher. Because one thing for sure, when you got a person there that's a mediator and everybody respect, bro, they don't be on that bullshit all the time.
True and they get something out of it.
Yeah, some of them is
They
definitely
over minute shit anyway that could be talked out. They just don't know how to talk to each other.
And it's crazy. Even with half, like in Jizzle, for instance, Freedom Guys, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with them, but there ain't nobody in St. Louis who in this industry that's doing the biggest thing to the smallest thing. If they're artists, they ain't came through this city without coming and having to sit down with me. I don't care from the Sexy Reds to the Jizzle Bucks to the Lil Halves to the Heavy G to the anybody in this city. They done sat down with you feel what I'm saying? And got some advice and tried to help them in the best way I could. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't into like no type of BS when it come to artists. I don't play no games. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like when half of them first used to come to my studio a lot, they had guys, they had gunfire with pop up at the spot one time. And everybody had sticks and all kind of shit. But on the strength of me and respect, them boys, they talked it out right in my lobby. And they never had a problem again. Some people just need to bring some of them together. And it really take the peoples from where some of them who do have OGs in their neighborhoods grew up to come on out, man, quit acting like you're scared of them, talk to them. They probably respect you more than anybody. That's why I respect, I know a lot of y'all don't know OG Stacks Randall. You know what I'm saying? Right. Real OG in our city, for real though. People like him, Fat Mike, them dudes is really out here starting to talk to the youngsters and starting to have an impact for real though. It ain't just me. It's a lot of older people starting to finally, but like people like those guys like Stacks, them, they been doing this too.
So we on a, we still got to give back. We can't give up. Basically, if we want what we want, we got to compromise some of what we can. We got to be like a little bit more open to their life. But we got to be stand on what we've been standing on, because we automatically shut it down. We give off that vibe too. Like, y'all, fuck you then, OG. You ain't killed nobody in 20 years.
Now that we're having a conversation, it also almost seems as though your time might not have been earlier. Your time might be greater for now because it's something bigger that you have to do. And we weren't so much a now generation, because they definitely are a now generation, but everybody who's sitting here is bigger to me than where they were 25, 30 years ago. The fact that you're even still here. So they need that. And maybe you're still here for that reason.
You know, some of the most influential people in the world didn't become who they were until their later years.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just got to find their purpose.
That's right.
But also too, though, our problem with, like, because I like to touch on us too when they're talking about them youngsters. I always love to touch on us. Everybody always quick to tell them when they're doing something wrong, but don't ever tell them when they did something right. Man, let them know when you see them do something right. You know what I'm saying? Some of these young dudes don't even know to grab the door for the old lady. Their fathers wasn't even there. Their uncles wasn't there. It's all right to tell them, man, get that door for that lady. I done told a lot of them that, man, get that door for that lady. Man, pull your pants up to the old lady. And they just do it. Yep. Some of them just ain't never been told that, bro.
I said that
for real, and you'll be surprised how you say it. Your deliverance is everything. You don't come off aggressive. You don't come off. If you talk like who you really are, they're gonna respect it.
The crazy thing I've noticed, they want it from you, but if you don't give it to them, they kind of be like, since you don't want to give it to us,
they be offended.
You be like, oh, okay, you just fuck you then, OG, like I said. But if you give it to them, like, I'm a man, and listen here, this is why you should be listening. They be like, they kind of melt. Like, damn, I ain't never think about it like that. You make a lot of sense, OG. So sometimes I get a little offended when you call me OG, because I don't think it's coming from a respect thing. I think it's just coming from some slick shit. But, you know, like you said, man, we got to touch on ourselves too as a pause. That ain't really no pause.
Like, take for instance, like you got some people that are like, it's like you fucked up, bro. Like one time I called a dude little bro before, and he like, little bro, why I gotta be little bro? I said, nigga, cause I'm 50. What is you talking about, nigga? And I got kids older than you. You ought to be respectful. I ain't say son. What is you talking about?
Right.
Oh, my fault. I ain't know you that old, OG. Yeah, bro. And little bro not disrespectful. Yeah, but little bro not disrespectful, man. Like, come on, bro. He was on one. He was straight on one. But no, don't back down, bro. What are you talking about?
I told somebody at my job today, it was a white guy, and I was telling him about a black guy, a young black guy, because the post office is filled with young people and old people. And I said, it is my job to make sure that this young man keeps his job. But one thing that we have to understand too, a lot of them don't have enough authoritative situations around them to understand when it is okay to accept it. Because I'm being in this authoritative state does not mean I'm against you. It's a lesson learned at this point. I'm trying to keep you right so you can be great. We're not always coming for y'all. We want y'all to be equally as great. Yeah.
We not only not coming for y'all, man, we don't even want no smoke.
Oh,
we don't want no smoke, bro. You know what, why I'm little, bro. I get it, bro. I see the jewelry you got on. I see your designer. I'm not in competition with all that little shit you done did, bro. Yeah.
You want a drink?
Yeah.
Like, it ain't even that deep. I'm just trying to go home.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah,
you
you
just
did it
trying
right.
to go home.
For real, like if I wanted to be on some other shit, like
I can.
real me, like I can have somebody up her.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't even know I did it. But it ain't that deep. It's about spreading love. And the thing is, a lot of these young dudes gotta stop thinking just because you older, you may be weaker. I'm older, so that means I'm smarter.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you think you pump me. I know that it's okay. You got that.
Yeah, man.
This makes
that
good
part,
for what you two are doing together.
that part.
Because whatever it is, it's just the idea with two men coming together to try to help a common goal. And it's through one thing that everybody loves, and it's music.
Music is the biggest thing in the world to our people. And these guys that's in control of the music don't understand they influences on our community. So if we really want to go there, we can take it to the people that's got these big records that's misleading the people with the records too. So we can't act like this ain't real. We just can't act like this not real. We can't act like the biggest rappers ain't the ones pushing drugs on our youngsters, pushing high-speed music. It's the death of it. It need to go now. Ain't no motherfucker stealing no little Hondas or one of that shit no more. Y'all done stole everybody, grandmama and auntie car. These folks can't even fun get to work. They ain't had no damn insurance. They already got it hard enough. Now you done took they shit. You know, I'm in the auto field, so I fix them. And I done fixed some for free because I felt so bad. I saw a lady at the motherfucker pancake house, elder lady, turning her key with like the thing that they stole it with. And I gave her my card, baby, bring that to my shop. I'm going to fix it for free. Because y'all up here fucking with people who can't even afford to fix their car shit. So, you know, on some real shit. And that's all that stuff come from the music. Like up here, the Kill Boys, and they shoot it on YouTube.
Yeah, right.
And then you got a straight white man running through the neighborhood with a camera talking about, yeah, we're in the neighborhood with the Kill Boys. Now, why y'all getting so many views on that? Why are everybody reposting this bullshit?
I said, okay, for a white man to come through the hood, but you see a black dude, let me get the motherfucking camera on my face.
It's to the point where you just hit it on the nose when you say how valuable it's like the fourth biggest import or export in the country. Like it's like 10 billion a year black music. So we getting exploited for exploiting each other. But at the end of the day, somebody making way more money than we did. You make a diamond, man. I was just thinking about Nelly album. That probably Universal probably made like $400 million off a fucking diamond album. We got motherfuckers bickering over
50 million.
0.5
percentage of what they done made off of it, and they went off in the dirt.
Man, them folk cut you a check for $185,000 to $250,000. You better believe it's 1.53 million waiting on them on the other end.
Exactly.
Understand
Music
this:
is
they
worth
get
a lot of
an
money.
annual allotted amount of money
exactly
to blow.
But they getting people that don't understand money. They don't
understand
understand
the
business.
business.
That's why, like on Duece Day, I be having financial literacy programs up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool for us all to come together and kick it and have fun, but you need to learn something. Yeah, I'm giving back book bags and all that, but hey, man, you need to learn about credit. We fixing credit. We got financial literacy programs. We got, if you need a tutor for your kid, we got tutors be up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So how do we stop being the motherfucking, what is it? What they call shrimp and
Crabs in a bucket.
now bottom feeders. How do people? I don't want to say we bottom feed. How do we stop being the food that everybody else is eating off of? Why we can't make that step?
It had to be unity, bro. Like that's far from there right now. It have to be unity and understanding. And we have to have a lot of people that really speaking on this shit for real that's empowered. Like, it's just like, for instance, it's like, if you ever notice, our eras and the way that things that people go through is all based off the music. They had that dark mode, them kids with that extension dude and all them, and they want to kill themselves.
Yeah,
These
they
kids
want
was trying to kill
I was
themselves.
like, why you like that song?
With Tekashi and them had these young guys thinking it was the gang bang crazy. They made the whole world fucking blood. You know what I'm saying? And these kids, music is the influence. It all coming from what's being played. Right now, they on that new Future. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be the way, bro. And Future, luckily, just thank God he put player shit out. You know what I'm saying? So you're hearing people that's like you got like people like Wicked Film. I know y'all know Wicked Film is from Memphis. Like Wicked made a post like a few weeks ago. And I guess he kind of like he broke Big Boogie, he broke Moneybag, he broke Finesse, his platform, he broke Sexy on his platform, to be honest with you. But that's a friend of mine. So when Wicked said on his platform a few weeks ago, I'm looking for the real music. Who got real music? I was so fucking happy to hear that. But I'm like, fuck, Wicked, we've been trying to give you the real music when you was breaking this bullshit. Like, I respect you and all of that. We gonna keep this a stack. We've been trying to push real Millie. Them got real music. Yeah, they don't want to hear that.
Music is always going to be harder to make its way through.
A lot of artists in this city got real music.
But it's going to be harder because you have more bullshit from music from beyond. Harder. I'm talking R&B. I'm talking every
even if
genre.
It's real rap. It's like pushing R&B, like you said. It could be real rap.
People do not feed into happy music. They don't. We do not feed into that. We feed into what makes us unhappy and miserable. And since I can't say it to you like I want to, if this is how I can deliver it, then I'm going to say it this way. But because I know you feel the same way, you're going to learn the words to what I'm saying. Then it's going to be three of us singing the same song.
Check this out, man. Real talk. The music that's really like transitioning all over the world and not the country is the smart music. I'm saying, just think about it. Like, if you got a passport, when you leave out the country, you ain't gonna hear no dirt. You ain't hearing none of that type of shit. You'll hear some Kendrick Lamar. You may hear some J. Cole. I'm talking about people that's really saying something or the people that's really getting heard around the world. The shit that we heard is just what's in all the hood clubs.
Who you think selling more records? Kendrick Lamar or Sexy Red?
Well, Kendrick Lamar, obviously, he at the Super Bowl.
Kendrick's been out long. We're not going to go by that. I'm saying, but for her to be a newer artist,
her sales was bad.
Her sales was bad. Well, I'm saying Kendrick
Lamar, her streams are big.
He got all this stuff.
Her sales was bad. Her streams are big.
She probably won't.
The same amount of people that all of that you're saying, but she's steady selling out the same amount of people at arenas. So I could streams fine. When you go into this and you getting this ticket money,
that's money.
That's money.
Yeah, but
so we talking about at the end of the day, the music.
It's different levels of ticket money too, though.
It is.
Let's say this then.
She doing it.
I agree with you, but let's just say what the women
who buy the records, who listen to the streams, go to the
what I'm saying is, okay, listen, we're gonna say Sexy Red is an exception, but what I'm saying, most of this drill music ain't what's transitioning out the country. That shit staying over here. Yeah, Sexy Red, it's a whole movement of women right now that's just winning.
It's a movement.
It's a woman empowerment thing going on right now.
You got Asians over there on TikTok that don't know nothing but your music, that will study you and become you.
I agree with
you.
You
got to understand though, like, and everybody always be saying, like, when they talk about certain women's in the industry, it's like history repeats itself. We done had a Sexy Red before.
Yeah,
we had Kim.
We
had Foxy. We had Nicki Minaj. We had Cardi B. We done had many Sexy Reds, you know, and they all just put out different stuff. Sexy, I mean, Cardi told them that it was all right to talk gangster.
I think so. What's the difference? So what's the difference?
Right, you hear me? Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying anything against them. No. I'm saying on a platform, she's major worldwide.
Understatement.
Okay, like, yeah, I agree with that. All women are right now. Women winning in the rap game.
And we are.
You got women that don't even got no records like Sexy right now, and they book them and they go into arenas and these folks going crazy if they just see them. Some of them city girls, one of them, so piped up. She don't, what's her record? Let her pop out though. She getting the same response.
I think what y'all are doing,
the women thing,
is the smartest thing in the world to do. So smart, because it's almost a new way that you got to. You could say all day you got to come through my city in order to see Duece Sheezy or whoever is performing, whatever. But right here, I got validation on social media that's letting y'all know this platform is mine. This is what I'm offering you in my city, and I can come to your city. I could do the same, or tell somebody, or teach somebody, or show somebody. This right here is so big and not on the same platform of what anybody else is even doing.
Well, I hope it snowballed into an avalanche because I'm thinking about my son. He's like, he probably like Pop in Chicago. It's like people want to hear you talk about the people you did something to, and he say, and that's their gratification, and that be feeling like that's their way out of something. Because I say, man, you need to start listening to more people. Because all you listening to is some dumb shit all day long, every day, and you think it's the best thing going because it's all you know. So, man, I hope that y'all influence pull people out of the gutter. Because like I said, it's some low vibes, man.
Man, I'm working with a guy out of Chicago, and a lot of people don't understand, like, see, people look at a book and they judge it by the cover. It's just that simple. I got a brother out of Chicago. Shout out Superhood and his wife Star. You know what I'm saying? Superhood, they have some of the biggest. It's like a whole radio media run going through Chicago with them. And it don't even cost nothing. But you really be prepared to work. They really have the artist development program up there and everything. And that's another person I'm working with to try to bring it all together here. Like the plan is to run some of these guys through these Midwest cities. The same way that they got the chilling circuit down there in the South, we need our own circuit in the Midwest. Right now, like due to the fact of the things that Sexy has done for this city, bro, and the industry, and like she say, she's so major, it just don't stop. It's wide open. These folks is through here left and right. And I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy about it though. The same people that's screaming sexy, sexy, sexy in the industry now. Man, I've been to Sexy Red to Celine at 300 and he didn't sign her. I've been sent her music to Celine. All these artists popping up now over there over 300. Man, I've been sent these guys shit to Celine personally. I know this man.
When you think about the Midwest, what cities we talking about? St. Louis, Memphis, Chicago, Detroit, or we just
you hitting them right now? St. Louis, Memphis,
you gotta remember, we got
Chicago, Detroit, Ohio, Kansas City.
We got all kind of shit.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
All that, brother. It's so major, bro. And all you really need in those cities is like what I'm putting together. Big promoters, big DJs, big platforms like y'all in each city. Because once you set the run up, we going to everybody platform. We pipe these platforms up, bro.
So the Midwest ain't never really had a unified run. We've had artists spread out.
Not locally.
Right.
Nationally, yeah.
Not locally.
And
artists get impatient too, though.
They do. That's a great thing to say.
150 in this city, and you get to another city, you got 25, and it's like
one
just like it's the same.
One thing I learned from when I did the record with Gotti, your biggest market, like us right now, like is these black colleges. Because while they in college, but guess what? When they go home, they take their music home to wherever they from.
Yep.
So all these black colleges, you go to these colleges because them young kids, like you come down there to them, you are a celebrity, whether they know you or not. They open to listen to wherever they young, they not, closed minded.
Right.
You get them some music, you go down there and entertain and show them a good time. When they go home, they're like, "Hey, you ain't never heard this?"
And they from all over the place.
All over the country.
All over the place. That's your biggest market.
Like you said, the college.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. I remember when I went off to school, I went to school with a lot of guys from Kansas City, so they was bumping E40. This is 91, 92.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, what the fuck is y'all listening to? Like up and down the hallways, easy, all that weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, this shit
it ain't weird.
Once I mean, it was weird. It was weird then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, this kind of hard. Next thing I know, I brought all that shit back home. Like, man, he 40 and all that. Just sprinkle me. All that shit is tough as hell. You know what I'm saying? But just you got to be willing to get yourself outside your motherfucking regular norm in order to get seen.
Yeah, though. But like I'm gonna tell you another problem with a lot of people too, though, with the artists. Because I want this shit to be bigger than music. And we don't want this to be music because there's a lot of people that dance. You got people that's trying to get into the filming and all that type of shit too. Because I'm a real writer. I really write movies. I write strips. I write plays, everything. So I don't just write music. You know what I'm saying? And I work like me and Craig Thomas. We finna start doing some things together. People sleep on him. He been around here a long time.
I just left Craig.
And they sleep on him. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Craig, real brother. But it's like all these artists also need to understand is, man, ain't no such thing as bad music. Everybody like what they like. You know what I'm saying? They so hard on themselves. They switch records like this. Bro, look, y'all steady trying to put out 20 records, 15 records. Man, a person don't even know one of your records yet. You got to brainwash them with your record. You got to, man, work that record. I seen a person work a record for 2 years before it became one of the biggest records ever.
How did music be? No, I'm going to go back to when she said about the different platforms that we trying to get people on. Like music ain't got to be the only one. Just entertainment, being able to write. If you start seeing people being successful doing the things that you do, it opens up another door towards. Like I was saying, but kind of threw me off. Y'all look like twins. I be say that. Damn. What y'all gonna do different though? Like, what makes? How long have y'all been? You just hit them up one day, or it's just like
we actually I always see him, of course, my bro. Right. Like, so it's like it really come from like I've been putting this thing together, and like I can't put it together without putting him in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I seen him, I had to let him know because first of all, as an artist, I've always respected him and his brothers and everything that they done for the city too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I done sold these guys tapes out the trunk of my car too. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, man, you can't speak on this city without speaking on you city. And when people think of you city, you know everybody only think it's just Nelly out of you city and the Lunatics. That's not true.
Oh, definitely
not true. You know what I'm saying? So it's like other people from your city need to be exposed, and if maybe some of those people should expose people from their own city.
Yeah, you listen to their interviews, they tell you who started them rapping. Us.
That's facts.
They're gonna say it.
Tom, what made you just fall in love with the music game?
Man, I've been doing this shit since I started out producing. You know what I'm saying? I used to want to be D-Nice and shit like that. I'm blowing every fuse in my mama's house trying to put turntables together. So I started out like producing and DJing type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're talking about late 80s and going into the 90s. So that's how I started. So, and then I just started rapping on my own beats for real though. And like, I just always been into music. Like ever since I just been a fan of hip hop. Like I'm a real fan of like the East Coast artists and the West Coast artists. I don't try to divide the two. Everybody gonna get what they get from each side. They gonna take something and they gonna learn something from it. So I don't get into the old school, who the hardest, the East, man, all of them. I learned something from all of them for real though.
Are you able to, you really worldly, just by your conversation, you can tell you ain't just been sitting on motherfucking Natural Bridge your whole life. How do you bridge them gaps? Is it easier for you to bridge gaps from places, or just I'm gonna say go to different neighborhoods? I don't even go nationally or internationally. No, nationally, my bad. Just in the region where we live at right now. Talking neighborhood. When you're talking to 6-0s now at the age that we are, it's easier to understand their plight and talk to them about why we should be moving a different way than the way we used to.
You talk to who?
Other gangs like 6-0.
Ain't a hood in the city I can't step in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm everywhere.
And that's because even when you do some wrongs, you got to make it right coming up. You know what I'm saying? So all the energy that you did as youngsters, and that's what I'm trying to explain to these youngsters, things are reversible. The only thing ain't reversible is death. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when you can't just play God and go and try to take a man's form, especially for no reason when it ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like my brother just walked in, you know what I'm saying? Them boys straight BODs, you know what I'm saying? I really know it ain't a set around here. I don't know who started the set.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck who they say they is, who they think you is, bro. Stop it. You know, I don't care who you think you are. I know who started these sets. I was there. You know what I'm saying? They act like they all started them. You know what I'm saying? But it's real OGs out here that don't even speak on it, and you be knowing like, yeah, he one of them. But they so changed now. They don't even care to know if you want you to know that they was over in that hood and did this or did that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, you get scarred so much, you kind of let that shit go. To be honest,
let it go,
but
bro.
You can't become disconnected from the community.
Yeah, you
That's
can't.
where shit go wrong. All our leaders get older and be like, I don't want nobody. Nah, man, you need to be out here.
Because your son got to step off this front porch.
Yeah.
Your daughter got to walk up to the corner store.
The leaders don't want to leave.
You know, some of y'all grandkids got to ride on these highways and while they shooting up these cars and stuff. You can't just silence.
You want to lead the gang, but
and
then
that's another
lead the
problem.
gang and don't want to be a leader no more.
Why do you think they fight so hard for Larry Hoover to get out that joint in Chicago?
I'm trying to tell
Bro, folks feel like he started this shit, and we feel like he could correct a lot of this.
Yeah,
and I think he will have a crazy influence on correcting it. He's a very powerful voice.
That's an extreme character, though. Like, but so
yeah,
how do we change that? Like, how us? Like, I'm not never killed for Larry Hoover. I'm just saying, how do we get a united front? And this ain't no right or wrong answer to this question. I'm just saying, like, because we know the guys from our neighborhoods know us from what we was doing. So when we try to flip it on and mix it on, like, nah, you want to go this stuff, you want to go this route. How do you lay that in concrete so they understand that you ain't flipped on them or nothing like that, but you just seeing a different light where this might go or where it could go wrong for them?
Daddy, I got robbed before, right? Man, the nigga that robbed me a preacher now. What could you do when you see the reverend? You know what I'm saying? You can't think about what nobody think about who you was in your past. One thing they do know, if they really knew you from your past, they know that you do respect. Like you ain't asking for it. Nah, you gonna kick this out. So what we really knew, the best way to really come to the front of this is to really tapping into the people that got a voice in those areas. You got to tap in with the people that got a voice in the areas.
So we got to, like you said, though, we don't even got no areas no more. Like, this was all that motherfucking binking and getting high and shit. They little clicks now and shit.
We go to the areas, though, where they do have.
Right.
Areas ain't
some
going
areas
nowhere.
ain't went nowhere, but guess what? It's new shit. Ain't going nowhere. Listen, man, I got some little cousins, right? Real life shit, right? They on the like damn near like the other end of U City, right? I didn't even know I went to jail. So when I went to jail, this neighborhood didn't even exist. I come home, they done started a whole neighborhood, right? They beefing with my neighborhood. I don't know shit. These niggas killing each other and everything. And my little cousins think like I'm just okaying it. But really, ain't nobody saying nothing to me. Fuck what I know. So now they looking like, man, cuz just took sides with this shit. And I'm like, listen, nigga, if you would have been said something, I don't even know this hood exists. I don't know shit about it. So it goes back to this. Now, ain't no OGs in certain spots. These niggas is they own OGs at 20, 21, 22. They create neighborhoods.
By 23, them niggas out of here.
So who can? And he feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Thank God, me and my little cousin shit was able to talk and whatever, come to understand it. But imagine if they was in a situation where they didn't. Matter of fact, I can't squash nothing that happened. I can't take back nothing that happened. You know what I'm saying? I can't say nothing. But what I'm saying is, if somebody was there from the beginning, this shit started over a half ounce of weed. People that died. A half ounce of weed. And when nobody there to mediate it to say nah, nothing, because it's a lot of this shit, like I said, your mama moved in the neighborhood.
And I'm gonna tell you too though, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of stuff that people like sleep on though, like how easy it could be done though, bro. Like a lot of even people even sleep on like the circle that Sexy got surround her, and I respect that. And that girl got the people that was fucking with her when she was coming up around. She didn't give a fuck how dirty they was, how ratchet they was, how thugged out they was. She got them with her though.
And that's
there's other people that just got to start making moves. Everybody ain't gonna make it, bro. But some people gonna go with you.
That's why I salute her. That's why I salute her, and I hate when she get met with any type of hatred, because she making so many other people's life better. And that falls down, that trickles down to other people. Now, everybody might not take advantage of it, but at least I tried, goddamn it.
Yeah.
So
there's some people behind the scene that people just don't even see.
Exactly.
That's benefiting from the young lady. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's big. So with that being that big, man, all folk down here on the regular looking for these young artists.
Mm-hmm.
They looking, bro.
Man,
it's the sound.
What's so crazy?
This is the sound down here.
Every artist that dropped from St. Louis that got on did something big. Like, for real though, just think about it. Chingy, Nelly, J. Quan, like all these motherfuckers, when they dropped Sexy Red, like they just took over the whole industry.
We got a different funk to
something here.
We got a different funk though.
And people just gotta tap in. We got something special here.
Why is it, dude? Just scale it down a little bit. Think about some of the latest news that's going on. Like Jaguar Wright just won't shut up about nobody. Just why does it seem like we root for people's downfall once we hear some bad news?
I told
people
that we
like
happiness.
Right. Every platform have a Jaguar Wright on it. So
Jaguar Wright is no more now than she is the fact that she is.
Man, this shit is just like back in the days. They buck breaking. They breaking bucks right on the fucking TV screen every day. Ain't shit changed. They've been doing this shit. This Willie Lynch. They buck breaking. So all the rest of the slaves talk about the buck that got broke. Oh, big bad such and such, they got his ass. Better act right, because Massa ain't playing. They buck breaking.
You got the man bodyguard running around this motherfucker just as bad. Nigga, you ought to be on the indictment. Then you seen all this. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. What you ain't on the indictment for?
Nigga,
that nigga make one more.
That nigga say y'all.
I hear y'all. He said I hear y'all.
Excluded and say
that nigga do one more interview. That nigga do one more interview talking about what he seen. I don't see how that nigga ain't on the indictment. Nigga, you seen too much not to be on the indictment.
I've never been a fan of people who grab onto what somebody else is doing and make a name for themselves off that. Like it's just weird to me. I don't want to talk myself out in no interview or something.
I just don't understand how Luke is the only person asking where his Puffy friends. Like on some real shit. Where your celebrity friends at? And I'm gonna tell you
what
flat
friends
out.
Did he have?
If he didn't ever sue Ciroc, Puffy wouldn't be in jail.
He wouldn't be in jail.
I mean, we political about. They locked the fucking mirror up. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
They locked the mirror up.
I'm not sure how true it is, but they say it's a new comedy series. Jamie Foxx said he the one that called the feds on.
Oh, this shit's fake. You got it. Until Jamie Foxx said, until you hear Jamie say that, bro, this whole thing, like this man all of a sudden fucking with a 9-year-old kid. For one thing, how could you promise a 9-year-old kid a deal? In front of, and their parents have to be in control of the deal. And what parents don't let their 9-year-old kid walk off with these grown ass men?
The same parent that let R. Kelly walk off with their daughters.
She wasn't 9.
She was 14.
She is a little hot heifer.
Still 14.
Hey, and her auntie them played a role with it too, though.
Oh,
you know
but
that
the whole
family
point, what you saying is like,
but you talking, but you ain't gonna say nothing. 30 years later
This,
about the
this,
9
this
year
what
old
I'm gonna say,
saying
man.
that?
Listen,
That
check
man
this
ain't
out.
fuck with no
Free
kids.
my nigga Whitey. You never know what a nigga will do.
Yeah, you definitely don't.
You never know. You could be friends with a motherfucker forever. You don't know what a motherfucker would
It take
do.
a lifetime to know a motherfucker.
I think
You
he's
never know what a motherfucker would do.
I do think it's weird that a whole bunch of allegations that's 20 some odd years just start coming out.
That's crazy. Yeah,
That,
they
like,
Well, they
book,
spending
like
more.
I said,
I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now. I just wish I had whoever run the motherfucker, whoever the publicist is over there that's running all these ads. I wish I had the money and the time, and that publicist on my team. I'd be big tonight,
man.
Cause they spend a whole lot of money to
Man.
try to brainwash the people with this shit.
Because
That shit, them
Man.
ads ain't free.
Every new
platforms ain't free.
every news
the whole world.
Same shit that brought them up. They use the same platform to turn them down.
Notice that we're also, as much as they put out there, they put more about Puffy out there. We're less than 30 days away from a major election.
And that's why I got the Just Vote campaign.
Man, they talking about Puffy.
I've been with the border elections all week.
These folks talking about Puffy and these Venezuelans over here taking over neighborhoods, killing niggas in these cities. And they talking about Puffy.
They say they can't
They
do
talking
nothing about
Puffy, and you got motherfuckers over here in World War III about to kick off.
Yeah.
These folks talking about Puffy. Puffy is part of the distraction.
Fucking hurricane and FEMA ain't
Puffy
got
is
no
part
money.
of the distraction.
They gave all the money
A lot of
away.
people ain't gonna vote for
Second
Puffy.
hurricane and
The
FEMA
Puffy
gave
shit,
all
bro.
the money away already.
They gonna be too busy.
Do you think because when you think about it, they only hitting low the low vibrational people because the major news networks ain't talking about Puffy. You know what I'm saying?
Instagram
But you
and
get
Facebook
notifications
and
all day long. Puffy
YouTube
changed jail
ads.
cells. Puffy is on the suicide watch.
Hurricane.
You got all these folks trying to blow their platform.
Israel get
up.
bombed and shit.
I'm just telling you, bro. It's like they spending more money on running Puffy ads. Puffy ads might add up to a campaign run that the president got. They spend a lot of money on Puffy ads, bro. This shit ain't free.
But with the not $50 million bond, they definitely
in the mansion. Come on now.
Come on, man.
And he willing to have security outside the mansion with no visitors.
And you only facing 15 years. Well, who ain't getting no bond?
You know, a lot of niggas didn't get a bond facing 15 years.
Now when they didn't have, they wasn't no billionaires.
I'm saying, but
and they ain't had no M. They had some type of M on them or something.
Out. One thing we know about the feds, it don't matter how much money you got. If you can't get no bond, you can't get no bond.
Oh yeah, of course.
Off the steward up.
Come on, let's
I mean, that's not the point I'm making.
I understand what he's saying.
I'm saying, it's just a lot of nonsense. I do believe it's some fireworks where that smoke coming from about any allegations that he got, but it's a whole lot of trash on top of it at the same time.
Puffy is
I
black.
believe so.
The majority vote that they need are from black people. Sadly, the women aren't enough. They need black and they need women. And we are a distraction because we're interested in what's going on in Puffy's life.
I'm not. I'm just so big on.
We talking about it.
I'm just
now.
so big on innocent to proven guilty.
That's
no, I'm just so big on innocent to proven guilty because I've been to trial and I faced 4 life sentences, and I sat in front of a prosecutor that knew I didn't do something and tried to prosecute me. He knew I didn't do it, and he still spent Missouri money and made me spend my money trying to send me to prison for something that man knew I didn't do, and I faced 4 life sentences.
This is
so
America.
I don't want to say nobody did nothing without the facts on it.
This is America.
He going to trial, man. He changed my life.
I don't want to see. Yeah, I don't want to see it on the floor.
I think at some point you have to be realistic and understand you went fishing.
And I'm on borrowed time is how I'll be looking at it after winning the 4 life sentence trial. You feel me? So it's like by me being able to, and I still went to prison after the trial for 10 years. You feel me? So when you still know, damn, I'm facing 4, I'm going to 10 regardless. You know what I'm saying? So man, you gotta come back out here and try to do something different.
Well, I wanna add to what you guys were saying earlier, because Dirty asked the question, how do we bridge the gap? I think the first thing we need to do is stop saying, how do we bridge the gap? Because we always ask that question. And until you make that step forward, period, and which is what I think you're doing, taking the initiative, but holding each other accountable, because you hold a major responsibility. And you have to show these people something different than what they already seen. Because if you don't show them nothing different, you just add to what the complexity of what they already are.
Show them something different.
So you having a platform today and even speaking about what it is that you're trying to do, here it is. Tell us what you are presenting us or offering us with this this unity thing that you guys got going on, because this is the first step to bridging the gap, because it is important to do.
The first thing is like I said, like it's like to get together. I mean, I've been doing this so long. I've been really working on this. You know, I've had a lot of sit downs with a lot of different artists and a lot of different dancers and people that's in the entertainment field. And also just not that, I'm trying to get a lot of our small business owners involved with the clothes, with, you know, like I don't know, a lot of people don't remember, I did the Gong show with Chingy. You know, that was my show. You know what I'm saying? I just used it's okay St. Louis and Chingy presents the Gong Show, and I only threw Chingy on there because I felt that I'm around you and I'm doing the show, and this will be a real good look for you because it's looking like you're doing something for the city, which no doubt he definitely played a role and helped me with it, because through his like stardom, he was able to reach out to pretty much any celebrity. Like, we brought you Rick Ross first in St. Louis. We brought you BG first in St. Louis. We brought you Remy Ma, Mr. Biggs. Man, Chingy brought all these guys first to St. Louis on our stage. You know, and it started to the point where we would do it every week, and it started getting star-studded. Said to entertain all them boys. Anybody in St. Louis was just popping up there. But we had it going crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? So we need more things like that going on in the city as well, too, though, where everybody, they need to go on this stage and really get like judged on this music too sometimes, and be able to take the constructive criticism and all this stuff. And but we don't want to, we're not here to talk about you. We're here to also try to work with you on what you need help in too in the field. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, too, is another thing. If you want to be an artist, you got to be accepted to the artist development program.
To just feedback on what he said about bridging the gap, I think one of the most important things is we gotta let them young people know we understand, because they feel like they going through something we ain't never been through, because they see us the way we are right now. So they judge us the way they see us right now. Like, nigga, you living good. You don't know what it's like. They don't know the times when a nigga was doing bad. You know what I'm saying? And my mama on drugs, my daddy in jail. It's rough. Can't pay the light bill. You know what I'm saying? I'm going over to the neighbor house to take a shower, take a bath, and go to school. I need to get my clothes washed. They think that the way we are right now, that's just the way it's been. It's just been easy. We gotta let them know how it was before all this shit.
Something that you touched on, Tone, was you start mentioning clothing lines and things of that nature. I was making it more of like being inclusion. Like, hey, we need you over here from this, that, and the third. We're not turning our back on you just because I don't do none of that. But come on over here with us. Let me show you what we're doing over here so we can just do this Voltron thing and come together. I think that's very important to include people that you don't normally associate with. So,
something, man, when I did the Gong Show, I was so big on the city. Every week, Denim World gave out outfits. Every week, I had used Kelly, R.I.P. Kelly. You know, she did the chocolate covered strawberries. Every woman that walked through that door got roses in a box of chocolate covered strawberries just for coming out. Every young man had an opportunity to win. The outfits was posted on the stage on the mannequins. I let them set them up. You don't get that outfit. That's just the outfit on display. You get the voucher, and that voucher makes them have to visit your location.
Maybe buy
Barbers
something else.
was on deck cutting hair to guys who couldn't afford to get haircuts for the show. Barbers was on deck for people who won just some haircuts. And that's how you get people to visit the small business. Murphy Lee will tell you, because when he had the Good For You restaurant, I included them too in the Gong Show. It ain't nobody I excluded. So anybody I had, you know, I had to damn near break Murphy Lee leg to get him to come and try to get some goddamn free money. Man, cut out the Hollywood shit and bring that bunk ass food up in this motherfucker. It's straight up. These out there frying fish on the front of this motherfucker in a hot pan, man. This shit's selling out, man. We need you, man. Your ass over here with that bullshit, man. You know,
if you
so you jump in the food business, but
if you just tuning in, man,
it's real. Shout out, man. I fuck with
if y'all just tuning in,
real.
Hey, everybody
Nobody
swear they
can't
made it
deny
already.
it.
Motherfuckers be broke living in their mama basement. They be, I ain't doing that, man. You
Man,
get your ass
get
up
your
and go
ass
do
over
that.
here, man.
That's why I be telling
Hopeless.
it's a big difference between a drug dealer and a hustler. Big difference.
Mhm.
That's like player though, bro. Like and then RIP my big homie Big Jed. He was
Mm.
involved, so it's like Big Jed like thought I was like the biggest thing in the world. Like I don't give a fuck what I was. He put me on a pedestal bigger than anybody. He like, you can do anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm not finna do that shit. You gonna get me locked up. I'm coming to get you. So he used to think I could do anything. So like he was the one, he made Rick Ross. You gotta go meet him. We ain't coming to meet you. You gotta go meet him. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's like in J-Bo number vouch, like the mob hit my stage every week. Future hit my stage every week. You know what I'm saying? Gooch will tell you, them boys hit the stage every week. Even when Gooch was out of town, Future pulled up. Let me do the show, OG. That's my connection with Future and Casino now. It ain't through none of them. My connection is with Bleezy. That's my brother.
Free
He's my
Bleezy.
brother. You feel
Free
what I'm saying? But
Bleezy.
what I'm
Real
saying
deal.
is my connection with Future and Casino and them, I've been around these. I watched these boys as kids grow up in my city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These boys done the Gong Show. Every week, Future would come up to that motherfucker. He got to hit that stage. And we needed people hungry like that. And that's why he Future. Stay locked in. That's why he who he is, bro. And the crazy part about it, they were just in for Metro. I'm a casino and school, and then we was just talking about this. He like, you
Why
the
you ain't
first
bring him to
person
the
that
show?
had a podcast, you were doing this, and that was real.
Why you ain't bring him to the show?
They called me when they literally jumped out the plane, like, pull up, we had the pageant. That's how I ended up there. Like, soon as they got here, they hit out, they called me like, meet me at the pageant. We was finna record me and T, and me and T just went up there and met them.
Hey, y'all, if y'all just tuning in, got legendary talk going on right now with D-Con, TM. He got so many names. That's because he can go in any neighborhood, goddamn
Yeah.
They love me. Hey, man, he's a Bill Six Blues nigga on the bud when you really know Fat Mike and everybody that started the bud. You really know Martinez and Martinez, you know everybody, Roll, you know Eric, Earl Wilson, you know the real Tank, you know Ernest Brown. I knew Scary Terry for real. I know Raymond them. I know these guys. I can say their name. I know these guys. You know what I'm saying? These guys know me. And it's all love. So when it's all love, you go where you want to go. You know, we passed that bullshit. Gotta get some money.
We also
these guys are entrepreneurs now. These guys own St. Louis.
We also got Duece Sheezy from downtown U City. U City, goddamn.
Hey, listen, I'm finna say this just because O in the corner and O gon' tomorrow if I don't say this.
Real Arlington, nigga.
O gon' get in my shit if I don't say this. O be like, nigga, you know you from the west side, you from Arlington, nigga.
West side.
It's just the Duke just be there, just you know, but yeah.
No, they really still own a building on Arlington.
Yeah,
like
seriously.
right now, like they still
really
got a building on Arlington. Like,
gotta know that
shit. I ride past it every day down there.
Yeah, nigga, that's the hood. Like I ain't
real.
You know, we moved to U City and then it's just, you know.
So what's next?
For me or for us?
Both.
The takeover. That's what's next. The takeover.
Yeah, we got a lot of it's gonna be done, but like big dogs supporting the movie.
Yeah,
they already reaching out to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like it's folk that people probably ain't seen in so long finna come out the woodwork. They ain't gonna believe it. And I don't want to keep saying the youngsters because there's a lot of older guys, OGs that's about to drop some music too.
Hip-hop
and these
is
dudes
50
hard.
years old.
Hip-hop
now.
ain't got no age on it.
Don't
you
act
know,
like
these
ain't no
boys,
lane
Jay-Z,
for it.
all them still dropping records. Gotti them still drop records. These niggas old enough. You feel me? But what I'm saying is it's like you got a lot of older guys that's been locked up coming home and they making big movements in their neighborhood for real, and people don't even understand. They don't even see it.
And you don't need a label. If you get on social media, everybody like you.
Man, you get paid off of music. And I'm gonna tell you what was so crazy. Like, I don't know if y'all paid attention. Like year before last, they had that motherfucking white boy up there getting his first Grammy. He was a new artist. You know what I'm saying? That man down at 40 years old, one best new artist, bro. How you think the brothers can't do it too?
Killer Mike did it.
Well, Killer Mike a veteran. He should have been
I'm just saying he
but
finally got it.
But he got it. They giving him his flowers, bro.
Like,
That's simple. You feel me?
Yeah.
It ain't like you just can't let up. I don't care what you do, you can't let up. And
hip hop is actually the only genre that likes to put an age limit on something. We believe
That-
because we still
that's our
believe in
shit.
each other.
I don't think hip hop do it. I think our people do it.
I mean,
Yeah,
but
right.
It's our people that
but
do it.
our,
No, white
our
folk
people
don't give a damn what age you is. They love you. They
Man.
love you.
Motherfucker will tell you
It
you
is
too
our
old to be a cook or any
Yeah,
motherfucking
for
thing,
real,
let alone
though.
be a rapper.
Like
And they
you
gotta
can't-
Yeah.
I don't consider Caucasian white people as hip hop. Like for me, they wasn't there when I was listening to the message.
I don't know, baby. I was a
I
Beastie
mean, they
Boys
are
fan.
now.
For people that don't know,
Like,
the
Beastie Boys
message was
fan.
actually a song.
like nobody was there
I know now that the Beastie Boys was whack, but I didn't know then. I was a fan. They brainwashed me with that
That
shit.
motherfucker Paul Revere beat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Paul
Yeah.
Revere.
What you said,
They
man?
had the hardest
Take that,
beats,
bro.
bro. They had the
We out
hardest
there to
beats,
get
bro.
that
It's
Paul
the
So we
beat
Revere.
can't
that
say
you
that. I want
are
to say that.
fucking Beastie Boys.
I
is
ain't ready to call
ridiculous.
Beastie Boys whack.
Yeah, I ain't ready for that one either.
I'm just saying
They
they
got
had
some
the
beats,
beats,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
They ain't talking about shit. They had the beats.
yeah.
Hey,
But you
man,
can't walk into nobody. You
I
can't.
remember. I want to say, boy, I'm finna tell my age. I want to say it was about 89. It was
Yep,
at the
you told
arena at the Checker Dome.
They know
The
your
one they broke
age.
in, bust into.
Man, listen, it was Easy, LL, Short. It was a lot of them.
Yeah.
But I remember that motherfucking LL came out and the tape deck went down like a tape deck, like the tape coming out.
That was so hard.
I
He
went
came out in the
bananas.
red convertible
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
Like I was
Oh,
Easy, NWA. I say that's what the fuck I want to be when I get big. Whenever
Nah,
I
for
get
real,
old,
man.
I want to be like that.
Real
And
sex.
that's when I fell in love with hip hop.
And real sex, bro.
Yeah, I was like, this shit hard. My sister snuck me to that concert. She wasn't supposed to take me.
So you know, and that's another thing too, though. Like,
Crazy.
I feel like we need to do like what he's saying, like too, though. Like, man, ain't enough people run through What Up Though Radio to me from our city. The platform nice, like y'all, the hospitality there. It's always respect, and then on top of that, y'all vets in this motherfucking city for real though.
Most
Due
definitely.
respect, like we
Gotta
got
know that.
the queen of rap up in this motherfucker for real.
Scarlet
Y'all
Dawn
already
in
know
this
it. You feel what I'm
motherfucker.
saying? The legendary,
Scarlet
man.
Dawn.
And then like,
Joe Finn.
and then little bro, like on some real shit though, like bro that's doing the show here, like that's little bro for real. You know what I'm saying?
everybody love.
No, that's little bro
Yeah.
for real. Like he used
No
to be on me.
disrespect, son.
Tom, he know me for real. That's family. So like,
Which
that's
one
what I'm
you
saying.
niggas
There's a
the
lot
oldest?
going on. So people need to start. We need to start running some of the youngsters through the platform and introducing their music, dirty.
Hey, I have no problem with it.
Yeah,
None at all.
but we gonna bring them to the
Yeah,
platform.
the
We
door's
ain't gonna
always
send
open
them.
here.
We're gonna make ourselves available and we're gonna bring them to the platform and let them start introducing some of their singles and stuff like that, bro. They need it. My
Yeah, we got
homeboy got a
studio
show
right there.
here every Thursday. Yeah, well, we send them in there and see what they can really do then, nigga. Jump on the
That'd
mic.
be nice.
I don't care if you rap a song you wrote. Just get in front of the mic and do it, bro.
And I going
So-
on with them.
So you got
On GP.
like my homeboy I was talking about from Chicago, he work on houses. He building like he cold. He do a lot. And him and his wife here, they down here working on one of my 4 family type shit. You feel me? But every Thursday, they use my studio to do they podcast. I don't care what those folk at, those folk working. And I've been bringing people to them already. You know what I'm saying? So them same people I'm running through them need to be running through y'all.
Let's get it.
For real though. And it's just a simple me. Yo, because I know who up and coming, who popping, and who they want the exposure.
Yeah, because it's our 2300 show. So we
Yeah, they
definitely
want the
open that
exposure.
shit.
No, but you got
2300.
2300, but it's time to pipe it all the way up.
The fucking 2300, dog. Like, be specific. Said 2300.
Man, the way that I look at it, like on y'all for real though, and it just be respect. You know what I'm saying? As long as y'all been doing this and how the platforms are set up, and with I don't feel like Love get the respect he deserves either as far as being what he was in the industry and who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
But what I'm saying is too though, his reach should be and could be way bigger. This thing should be star-studded as well. You feel what I'm saying? They should have to start coming to St. Louis. Hey, yo, let's run them through What Up Though.
Call
Radio.
T Love when you leave here and tell him that.
You feel what I'm saying? Don't just go hang out with him. You got to tell, hey, man, come do my podcast. Fuck hanging out with them. Even if they say, hey, get up here. Like, I saw Love at the Future. Nah, nigga, you need a What Up Though Radio microphone with
Right there.
covered, nigga. You back here, all access. And ain't no tell him love a vet. He know what's going on.
He's
said,
most
but,
humblest
you know,
nigga in
he
the
said
world.
so humble,
He
bro.
ain't asking for
He's so
nothing.
humble. He don't like to ask for
Yeah.
nothing, and he don't understand that his voice and his power. If he do, he don't understand how fast they're gonna say yes. And I ain't gonna lie, I was guilty of that.
But
I
we
was
said
guilty of that.
We said we'll come from an era where we have that problem because
I'm that way because I'm one of them. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it done.
Right.
It be our ego. It be us. It be the pride. But yeah, no.
We said
And I was straight with
I-
Jay-Z. Then he was trying to talk. I'm like,
Yeah, you feel what I'm
I got
saying?
my own shit going on.
Come on, bro. I done been around down to every celebrity in this industry, and probably only got a picture with a few because I only fuck with them on that level. But I could have been in every pit. I could have threw a collage up, nigga, with like, who is this man?
That's hard for me to even
Man,
say, hey,
I'm a
let me take a picture
motherfucker.
with
I'm who I am. So it's like,
even for me as a girl,
y'all rapping about being this shit, and that come for what you saying. Nah, nigga, I'm that for real. Y'all rapping that shit, and I really come from that. So I don't really respect it unless I know that really what it was.
Exactly.
And that's what I want to get away from, that side of me now. I want to fake it with these niggas too. These niggas faking it. These niggas faking it out here. They gonna get me killed keeping it real. Fuck that shit, man. We gotta fake with these niggas, man. But hey, Marcus Garvey said you gotta meet the people where they at.
Yeah, for real.
Shit, they only got they don't understand who they are. You gotta meet the people where they at, bro.
I like that.
Straight
like
up
that.
though, man. That's like even a lot of people is trying to slide up on the people that I know. Man, you nigga want to sign the QC, y'all better check out Doughboy Break the Knob Run, man. Y'all better check out King B Run. Y'all better realize every piece of merch that QC put up on the pole, nigga, was done out my vans. They didn't have the transportation I had. Them niggas didn't have two official Eastside D, the niggas that did their street team, that's my street team. Them niggas had cute. They shared the van. Them niggas ain't give me $1. P know that we did out the love. That's why that man fuck with me the way he fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? They out trying to meet motherfuckers. It's a phone call you just gotta put on if that's really where you want to go. We'll sign your ass away. But we could break this internet for real though with the money. You don't gotta sign nobody. We willing to invest into you long as you for real. Man, don't waste my money and my time. And that's what it be about, because it don't even take a lot of money no more. That's why I try to influence a lot of them. Man, get a job, man, and put some of that money into yourself.
you should get a job.
You fuck around and break the internet, nigga, with $1,000 on running ads and don't even understand.
Hey, when you was like, niggas do a project, that's why I was like, nigga, I got whatever on whatever. I was like, shoo, I got somebody to do this shit with.
Man, what?
I spent all my money. Nigga can go half with me. This is perfect.
Yeah, bro.
Man,
Nigga, damn right I'm in.
Hey, I think y'all motion gonna do great, man. Just from him being him, and no, literally, and you being you. I think it's a good mix. I think it's way overdue, and it's gonna show. Because I don't think I've seen any other neighborhoods collab. I haven't that I know of. You know, so I'm not really big into music industry unless it's just something that everybody else is talking about. Because I'm learning so much from you right now about this, that, and the third. So I just love how y'all gonna push this together, and I can't wait to see the effects. I can't wait to see the drops between whatever platform it is, music, whatever, however y'all do that.
My nephew just jumped on board, said he finna get with what I'm about to do. I'm about to kick these STL cyphers back off in a major way. And my nephew, Chop Squad DJ, want to be in on it.
I got beats from Chop
So they got to understand, though, bro. Like, we got one of the most major producers in the industry willing to tap into his city and be a part of this because he appreciate what I did and he want to do something to give back to the city because he tired of people saying he won't give them beats, he won't give them beats. They don't understand. He don't even fucking sell beats. Yeah, he don't. Fuck, he gonna sell beats for with his shit already at a bank off percentage.
I had just met
him.
This
beats already sold.
What's his name again?
Chop Squad DJ, Lil DJ.
He a cool youngster too, man.
Right.
Cool as fuck.
Man, come
yeah, Mo was like, hey, here you go, right here.
Him on the show. That's like, all right, he coming to the show.
People,
like, he coming flat out.
We call Street Gang. It was made by Blood in the Crip. We call it Street Gang because it was a Blood and the Crip together. We ain't claiming gangs. We just a gang of niggas from the street. He ended up dying. He got killed. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm what's left of me and my partner G Crow. So to get with him, is exactly the reason why I started Street Gang. We just a gang of niggas from the street. Don't care what set you from. We all from the streets.
Man, I got Pine Line all on these motherfucking projects right now. Fucking with one of my homeboys. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck with them too.
Fucking with
Shout
my
out
bro
my nigga
V,
Bone
man.
and Pine
Man,
Line,
shout out my nigga V. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Juicy. He done brought a young guy, Tay Blood. He had a nice single before he went to jail. What was that single he had, bro?
He a crib. I fuck with him. That's my bro.
He had a real hood money swag, bro. And I was introduced to it through bro. And that's my first time meeting him. I look at the numbers and shit. I'm like, damn, this nigga did some numbers. You know what I'm saying? They don't even talk about it. I don't know where I was at when this youngster was popping. But shit, but we probably got about 4 or 5 records together already. That's our bro bringing them to the studio because I'm willing to work with anybody. I don't give a fuck who you is. If you got that energy in the studio and I like what I hear, man, find that mic. What I tell him, man, get that nigga on that microphone. That boy, that might make the record. He might make it what it's supposed to be.
I gotta bring my son over.
Don't send me a song. I sent it back about 45 minutes out.
He sent that bit in, and that's what I be respecting and like, man.
I got my
don't sit on my shit.
What's so hard about it?
Yeah, don't sit on my shit. We all got labs.
Then I say, what's up? You need the vocals too, the Pro Tools session. What you need?
The following day. Don't leave we play. And what happened? It went right to mix and master out of LA. I mix and master with John Fry. Same nigga that mix and master everybody in the industry shit. White boy Cole. They keep on running their ass down here to these little labs thinking they got the equipment. They ain't got that LA equipment down here.
Man, shit, that's a lot being said on What Up Though Radio this evening, man. We got some major things coming from major guys. I'm gonna put my hands in there somewhere because this is a legend. Are we processing legends or is it living legends or something like that? Because it sounds like it's gonna go do numbers and just at the beginning stage and just how far I can see where it can go. You know, so man, y'all want y'all to keep pushing. If anything y'all want to leave with What Up Though Radio, how we can find you on social media, please let us know.
We'll let you know about social media, but first I want you to say we ain't just no legend. We the Billy Goats. For real though. Y'all young niggas the Goats. We the Billy Goats. For real though. You know what I'm saying? You can find me on all platforms. I am King Up, flat out. That's another thing y'all youngsters need to do. Quit talking about you this, and that. Man, make all y'all platforms match up. Won't be hard to find you then. I like that.
I'm Duece Sheezy on all platforms, man. On all platforms, I'm Duece Sheezy. I don't care what you type in. I still got a MySpace. Fuck it.
Hey, man, Billy Goat merch coming soon.
With that being said, we're going to wrap up What Up Though Radio for this evening. Thanks, my guys, for tuning in. Thank you guys for dropping in. We holler back Tuesday 7s.
Bye, y'all.